Hey guys, welcome to the Stars in the Making. My name is Ricardo Ngolo, Shams Vision behind the camera. Our star for today is a special guest, is a professional athlete, celebrity trainer, actor, and model. Please, let's welcome the star, DEREK PRATT. How you doing, bro?
I'm great, thank you. How we doing today?
Good.
Appreciate you guys having me on the show.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Actually, today is a special day for this show, for the Stars in the Making. We appreciate you for coming here. And I wanted to start, my very first question I wanted to do to you, we're talking about success. We're going to talk about the top and the top to success. And I see that many people usually don't understand what is the way to success. And specifically, when I want to give example today, when I was passing by MIT, Cambridge area, I saw this quote by Nelson Mandela that says that don't judge me by my successes, but judge me by how many times I fall and get back up.
Right.
And I see that your status where you are, you had to go through a lot to get to this point. And like, what was your beginning? What is the start? Where did you start it?
I mean, my life has been a roller coaster, to say the least. You know, I started off as an athlete, pursuing a dream as a NFL player. Right. You know, so I'd say starting as a freshman in high school, that was really what my focus was. You know, getting that big time scholarship. Taking that and getting to the NFL, and you know, that's kind of where I saw myself as a child. So
awesome. Yeah, I wanted to come. Can you explain to us a little bit how can you your experience with Andrew Drummond? So, what is your experience on him? Because you were trainer, you trained him for
So Andre Drummond, he is, for all you guys that don't know, he's an NBA center for the Brooklyn Nets right now. And he was an incredible person to work with. We built up an incredible friendship. Right. And he is one of the most crazy athletes I have ever physically been in the gym with. I mean,
awesome.
This man, he can do anything. I pride myself on, being able to do everything in the gym, and I would make sure everything he would do, I would do. And this man,
awesome.
He's an animal. So it was a blessing working with him.
Yeah. So I did some research, and you guys rap a little bit. Used to do rap, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely a lot better than me. He raps and sings, and while I was with them regularly, we spent a lot of time in the studio, and I had a blessing of being on a few tracks with Dre.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, can you freestyle a little bit?
Dang,
try it out.
Put me on the spot right now. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm on Stars in the Making. I got something baking. I'm always coming in hot, shaking and shaking. It's Fiesta weekend. You know we about to make it. Going to the top. Yeah, I'm about to take it. Cause I'm hungry. I'm making this money. You know it's DEREK Pratt and I'm about to run it. Running the game. You know, remember the name because I'm coming in hard. Forget LeBron James.
I love that. That was hot.
Just a little something. I'm a little rusty.
Awesome.
Straight off the dome, guys.
Beautiful. So I wanted to say something like, what is your mantra? Do you have any like mantra?
Yes. I live by the no days off, one day at a time lifestyle. I believe that, if you really want to achieve greatness, if you really want to achieve your wildest dreams in life, you need to, spend every single day working towards that. And, if you take days off, you're giving other people an advantage because there's people out there who grind 26 hours a day. And those hours don't exist. There's people that just don't sleep because they're that hungry. And
that's true.
You get what you put into life. So if you put in 5 days of work and 2 days of rest,
that's what
your life is going to be like. Which is great. Most people are awesome with that.
Yeah.
But the people like us that really strive to be on the top, and to be that 0.001%, you can't take breaks. You can't take days off. You need to commit yourself to your dream, and you're gonna go through the broke days. You're gonna go through the lows, but as long as you believe in yourself, anything is possible.
That's the truth. That's the way to go.
And I also don't look ahead. Like, it's awesome to plan. It's awesome to have, have those goals in the future. But don't think like you need to make stuff happen right away.
Right.
So like that's, try to take things day at a time, and small goals. Drummond used to say this all the time. Small victories every day add up to greatness at the end of every week. So
beautiful. When you say about broken days, can you explain? I think I want to go back to my question. So, do you overcome something like your letter for success? Did you overcome something like through maybe you changed the career, like this is what you really wanted to do from the very start, or you got to the point like, okay, I want to be in sports, I want to do this, I want to be an influencer? Did you get to that point that you had to change courses, or you always wanted to be like a sports star?
So, I'd say my path has changed pretty consistent over the years, but starting off, the whole goal was to make it to the NFL. That was the dream.
Love it.
And after my freshman year of high school, I had Division I colleges around the country calling. And my high school career was awesome. I was one of the best players in the state.
Damn.
And I had, I had college coaches nationwide wanting me to go play there. I had 35 full rides going into my senior year. And, the first 4 games of my senior year of high school, I had 12 touchdowns. I was leading the league in receiving yards, rushing yards, tackles. One game I threw a touchdown, caught a touchdown, returned one for a kick.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was going crazy. And then I blew up my knee and I lost all 35 scholarships in one day.
Oh my God. When was that? Like
my senior year of high school.
Whoa.
So going into college, the University of Maine and the University of New Hampshire were the only 2 schools interested in giving me money to go play football in college. Now, mind you, my whole high school career, I was expecting to go play football for free at one of the top universities in the country. And then fast forward, I ended up tearing every ligament in my knee, and my dream of playing big-time Division I football was done. So then my father actually played football at the University of Maine.
Yeah, actually, that was supposed to be my next question, because I looked it up. Your father did that too. Did he play football? Go ahead.
My dad is one of my biggest motivators in my life, one of my biggest idols. Right. And having the opportunity to put that uniform on and play in the same uniform, same position as him, it was incredible. Wow. But then
that's a legacy right there.
My dreams of going to the NFL, they weren't done. UMaine, they had a lot of guys go to the NFL from there. Right. Well, freshman year of college, needed knee surgery again. Sophomore year of college, ended up getting a career-ending concussion. So I had to, as a sophomore in college, cope with that. There was no NFL for me. There was no becoming a professional athlete in my head at that time. Damn. So me,
that's big.
There was a lot of negativity going through my head. That concussion I got, I had to drop an entire semester of college because of it. I was throwing up blood after that football game. Wow. And what people in today's, they don't realize how injured I really am. Everyone just sees the highlights of me doing all these crazy workouts, but they don't see me limping from exercise to exercise because my body is broken from sports. And I push myself to the limits because I believe I can do anything. Wow. But I'm broken. And it's because I pushed myself so hard that football as a dream, that I put everything on the line for. And, I had to stop as a sophomore.
So how would your family had to how they see that?
My family's always supported me in my life through everything. Right. And, no matter what I want to do, they always tell me, we got your back. You're going to be great at it.
I love that.
So I love that. That's a huge blessing in my life. And I just had to alter the path a little bit. I found myself in the gym a lot more that I couldn't be playing football on the field. I kind of fell more in love with fitness, over the years. And I feel like that was really the beginning for me, taking that turn to all right, I can't personally be that athlete on the field, but I can physically compete with them in the gym, which is for me a win. Right. And also I can help them get better. So that's kind of where I started my fitness journey as a possible career once I had to hang it up for football.
Oh, wow. So for someone who is out there, maybe is going through some hard time, maybe he doesn't have a support system, like you had your family, like they got your back. And let's imagine this individual is just by himself and he has nothing to show off. He doesn't have that, strong support system. What you would say to that person?
You got this. I mean, honestly, like I would tell us, anything is possible in life. And as long as you can look yourself in the mirror and really truly believe that you got this, you can do it.
Definitely.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that there's incredible people out there everywhere doing amazing things, starting from hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
And it's like, we're all human. So why is that person doing that, able to do it, but I'm not?
True.
That's because of this. No heart and just not believing in yourself.
I love that.
And, if we can provide support for each other, because we live in a day and age where people like to judge each other, so heavily based off of the outside.
That's one of main thing that is going on in our society.
Way too much.
It's really big.
And like for me, like I want everyone to get wins.
Right.
Because just because you win doesn't mean I can't win too.
True.
So I hate when people are, trying to look down on people's success and not being supportive. Where, I want that stranger walking down the street to go win the lottery if they can today, if they're playing. I don't want to wish negativity on anyone. And I feel like if we can support strangers,
I love that.
That support from a stranger goes a lot further than your friend who's, you got this, good job.
Yeah, and it seems like what you're saying, it's like, it's a very valid point, 100%. You can see nowadays, like, people that are trying to do bad to the world. It's like they don't take days off.
Right.
And it seems like whatever, people think that for you to put something out there, like, to do something great for other people, you got to have all this huge support system. You got to start somewhere, but it doesn't matter. Like, whatever you are, whatever you can start off, you can always do something. Like, I follow your page and I see you put quotes, like motivational quotes and stuff like that. And I also, I don't have like that huge following, but I always try to do good, try to put positivity out there.
Right.
I think that's really great. Like, whatever you are, you try to help someone, like a friend or a stranger, whatever it is. That's very important, makes it different.
It does.
Like when we come together.
You don't need to have a large following to positively affect a handful of people in a day.
True.
I mean, if you can like my goal every day is to inspire one person, just one person.
Yes.
I have a large following, but if just one person every day gets inspired by something I'm doing,
I love that.
And I don't ever respond to any DMs.
Yeah.
And that's because like they get flooded and it's too much.
Yeah.
But like the people that message me that, show that I'm the reason they went to the gym today, or I'm the reason that they're, going towards this path in their life. Like, it's crazy how many strangers follow me for motivation to better their life.
Right.
And like, I am so humbled by that every day. It's incredible.
I love that.
And like, keep sending those messages. Like, I love it. Like, if I'm motivating you, it motivates me to go harder to motivate you. Like, I'm out here, especially with Sham's Vision. Like we're going crazy with the reels.
Yeah,
we're trying to send that motivation.
You guys doing great. I just saw you like 2 days ago when you guys went to film the video. Where was that? What was that place?
We went on the beach. We went to Coffin's Beach.
Yeah, that was
the
dope.
Private side of Wingashi.
That was really dope. Real. I love it.
But yeah, just trying to motivate people in every way possible. And I also I don't want people to think I'm just motivating you to be in better shape. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people get confused that I'm just a fitness motivator.
Yes.
I'm a success motivator. I want you to be great in whatever area you're in your life.
Thank you for touching that point.
So not just fitness. So this is not just a fitness focused situation.
So for me, I go to the gym, not necessarily going to do like a show or anything like a bodybuilding or whatever. I'll go back to David Goggins said, he trains for life.
Nice.
I listen to, he trains for life. When you're gonna hear someone, calling you 3 a.m. in the morning saying that, okay, your mom is dead or whatever it is happened tragic in your life, you are strong. And that's actually exactly what we're training for. We're not just training to be buff or things like that.
Right.
We train for this mental health, for our body, to live longer, of course, and going to this, I wanted to know about your diet. How is your diet like?
I would say my diet is it's pretty consistent
Right.
because I'm blessed to have a sponsorship from Trifecta.
Right, right.
And they're one of the best meal prep companies in the world. You know, they provide me a very clean diet.
Yeah.
So my fridge is always full of clean
Yeah,
meals.
I started following that because of you, though.
Hey,
yeah,
love it.
It's really,
Some meals.
it's really great. Shams Vision, you got to put it up.
Oh yeah, no, Trifecta is great though. They're a great company. They're working with some of the top athletes in the world.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel blessed to be one of those athletes.
Definitely.
But also, you know, I do give myself. I don't want people to think I'm just eating, you know, chicken, rice, and veggies. Like,
yeah.
Like my Fridays and Saturdays, I have fun with my food. Like I like eating. You know what I mean?
That should be my next question. So I wanna know, like, how do you think that an athlete, as a top athlete as you are, you have to follow everything by the book, or sometimes you can slip up, like as a professional, you know, athlete as you are?
I mean, I look at food as two different ways.
Right.
Food is fuel, but also food is happiness for me.
Love it.
So, you know, when the weekend comes, I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah.
So I take my calories on by, you know, Pizza Fridays.
Yeah.
That's been a thing since I was a little kid.
Pizza Fridays.
I'll never forget. Mom's walking in the house with pizza for the family. You know, and that's just been a thing every Friday.
Wow.
I mean, Taco Tuesdays, definitely.
Right, Taco Tuesday. That's
Taco Tuesday. But I keep my tacos healthy.
Yeah,
I don't really do too many toppings. I'll do the grilled chicken, some steaks, a little bit of beef. But like, I feel like tacos aren't too bad for you. When I splurge on the weekends, I'll eat a whole pizza to the face.
Yeah.
I'll eat a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Sorry, what are you saying is you gotta have a limit. You gotta control yourself, because there's just those people, like, you know, they're having pizza every single day, no balance at all.
Right.
Like, you know, you're gonna become chubby, and then that's it. Yes.
You are what you eat, people. Remember that. And you know, I like to have fun with my food. So I'm a fun guy. So I don't like to be boring every day. But Monday through Friday, I try to stay militant, because you know, you feel better when you eat healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my taste buds are enjoying the pizza and the ice cream and all that, but my body, it appreciates when I'm putting good things in it, because my energy levels are higher. I'm noticing my body looks better. Like, you know, obviously, like, it's give and take, but we want to create a balance in our life where we're not, you know, we're not overdoing things, because you can get burnt out very easy.
Exactly.
When you're a dream chaser, when you're pushing yourself to the limits, you can easily burn yourself out. And diet is something that is like, that's the start of it.
It's not, dieting is not easy at all. It's not easy. Oh my goodness.
One thing, I hate that word diet.
Yeah.
So, because like a lot of people, they'll do like a diet for a month here and there, and like there's no longevity in that.
True.
Like you said, we're working out to live.
Yes.
To survive.
Exactly.
We need to find something that works every day for us, for our life.
Yeah.
Not just a diet that works for a month, lose a bunch of weight, and then gain it back. Like, I'm saying, people need to find what works, whether it's food, gym, occupation. What works in your day-to-day that you can continue a nice, healthy regimen in your life. Right. And that's how you're going to be successful.
Exactly. And I wanted to come pretty much the same questions, but I wanted to know, like, specifically yourself, like, when you having really, like, you know, life pressure, you know, so much is going on. Like, do you have a specific thing that you do? Like, because, you know, as you are one of the top, you know, you're a celebrity trainer and stuff like that, you're NBA players, and you must know what is, like, you really follow when, like, life pressure. Let's say, you know, NBA player, right? What do you tell them when they're going through crowds? You know, crowds maybe saying stuff there in the play and stuff. What keeps them focused?
I mean, you just got to drown out the noise. At the end of the day, you know, if other people are bringing negativity into your life, those people don't matter. Right. You know, as long as you can keep a clear head and you can just focus on, you know, the good in your life. Right. These guys are so blessed. And, you know, if you just focus on the blessings on your day to day, it's a no brainer. I mean, the good outweigh the bad usually in your life. But when you focus on the negativity, you feel it more. You know what I mean? Because the negativity, that weighs you down. But if you can just block out the noise, because there's always going to be a critic, whether you're, you know, doing everything right, helping everybody, doing nothing.
That's so true.
There's still going to be haters.
So true.
So you just don't focus on the hate.
Yeah.
Focus on the love you're getting. Focus on the people that you appreciate in your life. And, you know. That's it. Because there's so many jerks out there that are irrelevant in our lives that
very, very
you just got to block out and just feel bad for almost.
Yeah.
You know?
And how do you handle your fame?
I try to keep everything, you know, as humble as possible. You know, it's a different world we live in today, and social media it definitely, you know, it took over in my life pretty quick. So I you know, I'm very blessed that I have such a large following and I'm able to kind of show who I am and kind of help people virtually as much as possible. So it's very cool. There's definitely way more pluses than negatives, I would say.
Love it.
You know, it's just a little bit of a weird following, but you know,
yes,
that's from my old modeling days. So.
That's true. So do you like social media? You use social media for like just to influence people, or you go through a lot of stuff? Like, you know, what do you follow? Do you follow any specific successful like individual or?
So
like
I'll use social media from like the outside looking in as a motivational tool. Yeah, I'll spend 30 minutes in the morning just looking at different quotes, just scrolling through, seeing what pops out to me. 'Cause like what pops up in my search feed is usually motivational quotes. Yeah. So you know, that's a great way for me to start my day healthy. And then you know, I'll kind of look up, see other content that might inspire me to kind of either recreate or do better. So I'll use it as an inspiration. But Instagram for me or social media in general, it's just it's a job. And
it's a job. It's not easy.
No.
You can start out like really strong and that's can drain you. Like if you don't have that mental toughness, are you done?
Yeah. So it's a lot. You know, I don't deal with any negativity. If any negativity pops in my DM on any comments in my posts, I'm blocking you.
Simple as that.
I don't respond. I don't.
That. I do the same.
You're just my block list is.
Yeah, I know. It's
you guys are missing out on a lot of positive content.
Just for the last question for this, I wanted to know like what is your toughest moment? Like, you know, for being an athlete, what was your toughest moment you had?
I would say. You know, that last doctor's appointment that I had after my game versus Delaware. Yeah. You know, basically telling me if I put a football helmet on again and stepped on that field, I would probably die. So that was a tough, as, you know, a 22-year-old kid. Yep. Having to kind of swallow. That was a tough pill to swallow. So yeah, I'll never forget that. But, you know, I've dealt with a lot of ups and downs in my life, and you know that was one that kind of helped fire me and fuel my passions and allow me to really push myself extra in the gym, because I knew, you know, I could be out there on Sundays with those guys playing football, but you know, my head didn't want to cooperate. But, you know, that's just a blessing from above telling me, you know, I had something greater to do.
That's it.
So you just got to follow that path, you know.
Of that, talking about the blessing from above, do you believe in God? Do you believe in any higher power at all?
Yeah. I was raised Catholic. You know,
me too.
I always, you know, regularly, not every night, but when I'm feeling either super appreciated, you know, I'll always be very thankful at night, you know, just talking to the man above, just thanking him for, you know, the people in my life. Yeah. You know, looking out for them.
Love it. Just real quick, I wanted to know, when I was doing research on you, you have a tattoo here of Jesus Christ with a cross.
I do.
And can you explain a little about that?
Yeah, so it's actually Jesus falling on the cross.
Yes.
And, you know, I look at Jesus falling on the cross as, you know, the original Atlas holding the world on his shoulders. You know, Christ did that for us, just like Atlas took the world on his back.
That's very powerful. That's, you know, very powerful.
My whole body tells a story with tattoos.
Yes.
This was one of my first, and it's definitely one of my favorite for that reason.
Yeah. And you have Jesus here. That's Jesus, right?
Oh, this is Atlas.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See that? Atlas holding the world.
Beautiful. Love that.
Through pain comes strength. You know, we could do a whole podcast talking about my tattoos.
That's awesome. Yeah, coming to Jesus Christ, your explanation was really great. I see that, like, especially when I'm going through hard time myself, I see Jesus Christ, like, when I'm really at the bottom, I look up these stories, like you can see Jesus, and you see like all these great people, Gandhi and whatever they went through, like, they went through a lot, especially the story of Jesus Christ.
Right.
He overcame. You see the story, what he overcame, and he died on the cross for us. I always remember that, like when I'm at the bottom, that, if Jesus Christ went through that, regardless of what I'm going through, I can always rise.
Facts.
And that's one of the hope that, for believers understand that. But for those who don't understand about the power of, the high power, what you would say to your fans and out there, like, that they're trying to achieve their dreams?
I mean, I also am big on energy. And, if people aren't, people of faith or, believing in God or whatnot, you don't need to. Like, it's each his own. But I also think that if you focus on energy and you focus on being a good person and you focus on having the right people around you in your life, good things are going to happen. So no matter what, like if you just keep those good vibes going, keep that good mindset, a lot of people, we're our own worst enemies.
Yeah.
We can create things in our head that don't even exist in this world and focus on it, and it's going to grow and it's going to create an issue. And I do that to myself all the time. That's my worst trait in this world.
Yeah.
Like the only negative things that go through my head are my own thoughts that I create.
Exactly.
So it's like, stay out of your own way, people. Because
you gotta fight with yourself.
People sabotage their own lives so much just because of, lack of confidence.
Yes.
Or just, you're going too fast. You got quick success and you don't think you can like whatever happens. Like,
oh my God.
People just, they'll lose it for themselves.
That's so true.
Like, pump the brakes, focus, lock in.
I fight with that myself. Like sometimes you see, like, you're trying to do something, but you have those thoughts like, damn, am I gonna do this? Right. Can I do this? Sometimes you can. And I also meet great people. Like you see, like, when they're talking, whatever, they have so confident when they're talking to you, but they don't apply it. They don't apply it. Like if in your mind you think like, if this person just apply this, he can really do great things. But the lack of confidence, that's what is killing many people and many talents out there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself.
Exactly.
It's too much doubt going on.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, Derek.
Oh, for sure.
This was great, and I hope help people out there. And actually, we have something to go on. It's a surprise. We got a game today, so we're gonna go through some games here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So let's go. You can pass any question.
All right.
You can pass whatever, and let's go for it. All right, Derek. This is the game. So the rule is you're just gonna spin. We're gonna go 3 times. All right. And called no lies. All right. You gotta tell the truth.
Not a problem.
All right. Spin it up.
Round and round it goes.
Boom. Oh. Wow. Do you have a big family?
Yes, I do. I have 2 brothers, 4 nieces, and then I got like 60 first cousins, and then you trickle down to second, third. It's deep. But
awesome.
Yeah, my family is very large.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Next, let's go. Ooh, oh. Right. Damn, that's a big one for you.
My first tattoo.
First tattoo?
So it was in New Hampshire. I have a Celtic cross on my back that's now surrounded by a bunch of other tattoos. But myself, my 2 older brothers, and my father, all 4 of us went and got these tattoos together when I turned 18.
Wow, that's awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, so
but this one, the last one, hold up. Okay. The last one, you got to spin a little harder.
Harder?
Let's get it.
All right, here we go.
This is big.
The last question of the day.
Yeah. Oh,
here we go. Where to next?
I
am flying to LA in 2 weeks. I have a 2-day video shoot with C4 Energy and Cellucor. I'm about to go crazy out there, and then go from there to San Diego. I travel a lot, so I'm excited. About to get it going again.
Beautiful. All right, man. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
The big star, and I appreciate you, man.
Hey, appreciate you.
All right, take care.
It was a lot of fun.
We'll see you. Hope you guys love the video, and I love you guys, and take care. Stars in the making.